Rufus of Sabretooth. Sabretooth was the number one guild in Fiore for a while after Fairy Tail fell off. They fell off the map. They lost their guild, in the funds from Magnolia City. Magnolia City was being protected by, Twilight Ogre. They became a laughing stock. Literally it was a barn and Macau was trying to keep shit together, keep his son right and other things because his son was frustrated because he remembered when he was a little boy and, Natsu and everybody was there and, Fairy Tail was number one. They went into the tournament, knowing that Sabretooth was number one. Now, number one, Rufus is one of the members of Sabretooth and he has memory make magic. So any spell that he thought was cool enough or worthy enough to remember, he could recall it from his memory and actually use the spell, but he had to remember the spell, the name, and then use it. He had enough magical power to replicate other people's magic, and that's what he did. That's why he was he defeated Gray, Juvia, and Null Pudding, and then some other characters. He one tapped him with some lightning magic. And it didn't defeat him outright, but it was supposed to knock him out for to get points for his team. Then he also fought in the tournament against Gray Fullbuster later. Gray was pissed, He's like, that wasn't a one-on-one fight, and you were, hiding on top of a building to use magic, and he even tried to do that shit again. He tried to do that shit twice. Rufus tried to use the lightning spell again when Fairy Tail first got active in the final day and they started looking for their opponents. Mavis told Gray to go find Rufus, and then Rufus was fighting against him. Rufus used ice make magic, black lightning that Olga had. He was using, mostly that against Gray Fullbuster. And Gray was, kind of having a, difficult time, but, it's Gray Fullbuster, in a one-on-one with this guy. Gray ended up winning against him. So Rufus, his strength is 86, 87 for his speed, 86 for his durability, 87 for his endurance, and 88 for his intelligence, 88 for his experience, 85 for his close skills, and 89 for his range skills, 85 for his recoup, and 87 for the hacks. So guess what? 86.8 for this guy. Be cool calling on the corner. And memory make magic. It was all right, He actually did remember some of Natsu's moves too, if I remember correctly. He did. But be cool calling the corner.